Healthy morning, students. We have already completed chapter first. Only one topic from chapter first is left, that is of construction. Okay, so that topic will complete later on. Today let us start chapter second, that is polynomials. In this chapter we are going to discuss below points: polynomial in one variable, zeros of polynomial, reminder theorem, factorization of polynomials, and algebraic identities. These all 5 topics we are going to discuss in this chapter. So let us start from first topic. Constant. What is called constant? A symbol having fixed numerical value is called constant. Fixed numerical value, that means if I write 3 only, then 3 is called constant. If we talk about this 3x square plus 2x plus 1, so 1 is a fixed numerical value, so 1 is also called constant. So meaning of constant is a symbol having a fixed numerical value is called constant. Now variable. A symbol which may be assigned different numerical values is known as variable. So variable is nothing but it is a symbol. It is a symbol. For example, in this 3x square plus 2x plus 1. So this polynomial is assigned by which alphabet x? Okay, a symbol which may be assigned different numerical value is known as variable. So here alphabet is x, which is assigned by different numerical value, that is 3, 2, etc. So here x is called variable. Now next is algebraic expression. Algebraic expression, a combination of constant and variable connected by sum or all the operations plus, minus, multiply. This star represent multiply and this slash represent divide, is known as algebraic expression. See, this is algebraic expression. Say it is a constant or it is a combination of constant and variable. Check it out. 3x square is a combination of constant, that is 3, and variable x. 2x is a combination of constant 2 and variable again x. So combination of constant and variable connected. These both terms are connected with plus. But instead of plus, if it is written minus, then also it is called algebraic expression. So algebraic expression is nothing but combination of constant and variable connected with either plus, minus, multiply or divide. That is called algebraic expression. Now next is term. The several part of the algebraic expression separated by plus or minus operations are called the term of the expression. Say here. So this algebraic expression have 3 parts: 3x square, 2x and 1. You might be thinking, okay, how can we say it have 3 parts? Because it have 3 terms. Terms, that means what? A part of the algebraic expression which is separated by plus sign or minus sign. See, after 3x square we are having plus, that means first term over, and after plus second term starts. So 2x is the second term because we are having plus sign over here also. So here 2x, that means second term over and it is third term. Same way, let me give you one more example, like 4x raised to 4 minus 3x cube plus 5x plus 1. So here we are having minus sign, so first term over. After minus, here we are having plus sign, so this is second term. Again we are having plus sign, so it is third term. It is fourth term. So term is nothing but several part of algebraic expression separated by plus or minus. So it is called term. Now most important definition, polynomial, an algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only non-negative integral power is called polynomial. Okay, so in algebraic expression the variable should have non-negative integral power. That means the power of the variable should be only and only positive natural number. Say here in 5x cube, power of x is 3. We know 3 is non-negative, यानी वो नेगेटिव नहीं है. In 3x square, power of x is 2. Again it is non-negative. See, we are talking about the power. If you are thinking about this sign minus, then this sign is of 3 only. जबकि हम तो x के पावर की बात कर रहे हैं जो +2 है. Here for the 7x, nothing given above x, so we'll assume 1. So it is also non-negative. So this 5x cube minus 3x square minus 7x plus 1 is called polynomial. Let us see this. In 7x square, power of x is 2, which is non-negative, that means positive. But in 5x raised to minus 2, power of x is minus 2. So this is negative. It cannot say non-negative. That means this algebraic expression is not a polynomial. No doubt it is algebraic expression, because algebraic expression is what? Combination of constant and variable. Combination of constant and variable. That already it is. But it's not a polynomial, because the logic of polynomial is पावर ऑफ द वेरिएबल शुड बी नॉन नेगेटिव, मतलब वो पॉजिटिव होना चाहिए. अगर वेरिएबल का पावर नेगेटिव है तो हम उसको पोलिनोमियल नहीं बोल सकते. नाउ दिस पोलिनोमियल्स कैन बी डिनोटेड बाय p of x, q of x और r of x. Let us start exercise 2.1. Which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? State reason for your answer. Say, first we'll check कि whether it is polynomial or not. पहले हमें polynomial है कि नहीं चेक करना पड़ेगा. So power of 4x, in 4x के power of x is 2, मतलब पॉजिटिव, तो बराबर है. In 3x power of x is not given, so we'll assume 1, वो भी पॉजिटिव है. यानी x के सारे पावर पॉजिटिव है, उसका मतलब ये पोलिनोमियल है. अब हमें ये चेक करना है कि हाउ मेनी वेरिएबल्स आर देयर. सो वी कैन सी दिस पोलिनोमियल हैव ओनली वन वेरिएबल, दैट इज x. सो वी कैन से दिस 4x square minus 3x plus 7 is polynomial in one variable. Let us solve second one. Here variable is y. See, in the algebraic expression, in the polynomial, variable can be represented by any alphabet. Even you can choose variable as the initial of your name also. यानी A to Z वेरिएबल में से हम कुछ भी ले सकते हैं, लेकिन कंडीशन है जो भी अल्फ़ाबेट लेते हैं वो सिंगल ही पूरे क्वेश्चन में होना चाहिए, दूसरा होना नहीं चाहिए. सो हियर वेरिएबल इज़ y अलोन, खुद अकेला है. लिए हम चेक करते हैं पोलिनोमियल है कि नहीं. उसके लिए हमें चेक करना पड़ेगा कि वेरिएबल का पावर पॉजिटिव है कि नहीं. वेरिएबल का पावर 2 है, दैट मीन्स इट इज़ पॉजिटिव. सो वी कैन से इट इज़ पोलिनोमियल इन वन variable. Let us solve next one. Number 3. Look, here it is 3 root 2 plus t root 2. Let us simplify this. 3. See, it is root 2. Sorry, it is root t. The numerical value of root is 1 by 2. What is it? 1 by 2 plus t as it is and root 2. See, we concern with only variable. नंबर रूट के अंदर है, बाहर है, उसका पावर पॉजिटिव है, नेगेटिव है, हमें कोई फ़र्क पड़ता नहीं है. लेकिन पोलिनोमियल होने के लिए वेरिएबल का पावर, सुनना ध्यान से, पॉजिटिव नेचुरल नंबर होना चाहिए. पॉजिटिव नेचुरल नंबर, ठीक है. आप पॉजिटिव होल नंबर भी बोल सकते हो, लेकिन इंटीजर यानी नेगेटिव पावर नहीं होना चाहिए और फ्रैक्शन भी नहीं होना चाहिए. एक बात याद रखना, वेरिएबल का पावर अगर होल नंबर है तो हम उसको पोलिनोमियल बोल सकते हैं. देखो, अब t रेज टू 1/2 है. नो डाउट 1/2 पॉजिटिव है, लेकिन उसको होल नंबर नहीं बोल सकते. ठीक है, तो मतलब ये पोलिनोमियल ही नहीं है. अगर ये पोलिनोमियल है ही नहीं तो हमें आगे कुछ भी लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. नो डाउट इसके अंदर वेरिएबल एक ही है, दैट इज़ t, बट वी कैन नॉट से इट एज अ पोलिनोमियल ड्यू टू पावर 1/2. एक बार फिर से बोल देता हूँ, पोलिनोमियल होने के लिए वेरिएबल का पावर सिर्फ नॉन नेगेटिव नंबर होना चाहिए, यानी होल नंबर होना चाहिए, यानी 0 या तो कोई भी पॉजिटिव इंटीजर अगर उसका पावर है तो चलेगा. नहीं, अगर नेगेटिव पावर है तो पोलिनोमियल नहीं होगा, फ्रैक्शन है तो भी पोलिनोमियल नहीं होगा. सो इट इज़ इन वन वेरिएबल बट इट्स नॉट अ पोलिनोमियल. Next question is y plus 2 by y. If I bring this variable y from denominator to numerator, we know very well. See, in 2 by y doesn't have any power, that means we will assume 1. In 8th standard only we have studied कि if we change position of the variable, then power of the variable gets changed. That means from denominator, if I bring this variable in numerator, then power, sign of the power will get changed. So 2y plus this 2, and when this y from the denominator, if I bring in numerator, it will be y raised to minus 1. Now check it out. Here y plus 2y raised to minus 1. Power of y is minus 1, and as we know कि power of the variable should be non-negative integer. मतलब 0 या तो कोई भी पॉजिटिव नेचुरल नंबर होना चाहिए, नेगेटिव नहीं होना चाहिए, या तो फ्रैक्शन नहीं होना चाहिए. दैट मीन्स इट्स नॉट अ वेरिएबल, नो डाउट. सॉरी, इट्स नॉट अ पोलिनोमियल. नो डाउट दिस algebraic expression have one variable only, but we cannot see or we cannot say it is a polynomial. Next, check it out. First we'll see whether all the variable have positive power or not. That means power of every variable should be whole number. Here power of x is 10 is a whole number, power of y 3 whole number, power of t 50 whole number. You might be thinking sometime I am saying non-negative positive integer, sometime I am saying natural number, sometime I am saying whole number, but the meaning of this all is same. चलो ठीक है, एक चीज़ हम कांस्टेंट रख देते हैं. अब मैं सिर्फ होल नंबर बोलूँगा, ठीक है. वेरिएबल का पावर अगर होल नंबर है तभी उसको पोलिनोमियल बोला जाएगा, होल नंबर नहीं है तो उसको पोलिनोमियल नहीं बोला जाएगा. अब होल नंबर चालू होते हैं 0 1 2 3 अप टू इनफाइनाइट. सो नो डाउट power of every variables are whole number. That means it is a, no doubt it is a polynomial. But how many variables are there? X, y, t. So we cannot say it is a polynomial in one variable. So what we can write over here? We can observe that in the polynomial we have x, y and t as a variable, and the power of x, y, t in each term is a whole number. Therefore we conclude that no doubt it is a polynomial, but it's not a polynomial in one variable. Next. So question first over. To solve question second, you should know meaning of coefficient. Okay, in the polynomial 5x cube minus 3x square minus 7x plus 1, coefficient of x cube, x square, x are 5 minus 3 minus 7 respectively. We also say that plus 1 is the constant term in it. See, coefficient is nothing but the numerical value written with the variable. It is called coefficient. So if I ask you what is coefficient of x cube, then check it out. Which number we have written with the x cube? 5. So 5 is called coefficient. If I ask you what is coefficient of x square, then check it out. Which number is written with x square? Minus 3. So minus 3 is called coefficient of x square. Now same way, if I ask you what is coefficient of x, the number written with the x is minus 7. So minus 7 is a coefficient of x and 1 is a constant term. Let us solve question second. Write the coefficient of x square. Only coefficient of x square we want to write. See, here it is x square, but with x square no number is written, so we'll assume 1. So we'll assume this polynomial as 2 plus with x square no number is written, so we can assume 1. With this x again no number written, so we can assume 1. But what is the question? Write coefficient of x square only. So which number written with the x square? 1. So 1 is called coefficient of x square. Now second question is 2 minus x square minus x cube. Again with x square no number is written, so we'll assume 1, and with x cube also no number written, so again we'll assume 1. But we are not concerned with x cube, we only concerned with x square. So which number written with x square? Minus 1. So minus 1 is called coefficient of x square. Next question, pi by 2 x square plus x. So with x square which constant term is written? Pi by 2. So pi by 2 is called coefficient of x square. Now here root 2x minus 1. So with, check it out, here we want to write coefficient of x square only, but the term x square is not given. So what we can assume? We can assume as root 2x 0x square plus root 2x minus 1. See, if no term is given in the polynomial, then we can assume that term with coefficient 0. देखो यहाँ पर कुछ लोग कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं, जब टर्म नहीं दी है अगर वो टर्म हम लिखते हैं तो हमें कोएफिशिएंट 0 लिखना पड़ेगा. लेकिन सपोज अगर ये पॉलिनोमियल है हमारे पास जिसमें टर्म तो है लेकिन कोएफिशिएंट नहीं लिखा है, तो हम लिख सकते हैं 1. यहाँ हम 0 नहीं लिख सकते क्योंकि टर्म ऑलरेडी हमारे पास है. लेकिन जब टर्म हमारे पास है ही नहीं तो हमें कोएफिशिएंट 0 लिखना पड़ेगा. लेकिन जब टर्म पॉलिनोमियल में दी हुई है तो आप 1 लिख सकते हो. सो हियर वी वांट टू राइट कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर एंड एक्स स्क्वायर term is not given, so we can write 0x square plus root 2x minus 1. So what is coefficient of x square? 0. Now third question. Give one example each of binomial of term 35 and of monomial of degree 100. See, this thing we have studied in A standard. What is called binomial? Binomial is what? The polynomial having two term is called binomial, and polynomial having one term is called monomial. Let us study in detail about the binomial, monomial and trinomial. See, monomial, that means if the algebraic expression have only one term, then it is called monomial. Check it out. 5 alone, monomial. 3x alone, monomial. 13 alone, monomial. So these all are the monomials. Now binomial. If two terms are given, then it is called binomial. Say 3 plus 6x. We know very well that whenever plus minus sign comes, the term gets changed. So here 3 is the first term, 6x second term, binomial. X first term and minus 5y second term, binomial. 3 first term, 6x second term, binomial. Now what is called trinomial? Polynomial having 3 term is called trinomial. देखो after 2x we are having plus 1 मतलब first term over. 2x square is first term, 4x is second term and 2 is third term. So it is called trinomial. Now what question we have? We want to write binomial of डिग्री 35, यानी हमें टू टर्म लिखनी है जिसकी डिग्री होनी चाहिए 35. तो पहले तो हमें डिग्री के बारे में समझना पड़ेगा कि डिग्री एग्जैक्ट है क्या. देखो, डिग्री ऑफ द पोलिनोमियल इन वन वेरिएबल. इन केस ऑफ ए पोलिनोमियल इन वन वेरिएबल, द हाइएस्ट पावर ऑफ द वेरिएबल इज कॉल्ड डिग्री. रिमेंबर, हाइएस्ट पावर ऑफ द एक्स और हाइएस्ट पावर ऑफ द वेरिएबल is called degree. Let me explain this by taking some examples. Say here, in 5x cube, power of x is 3. In 4x cube, 4x square, power of x is 2. In 7x, power of x is not given, so we'll assume 1. So out of power 3, power 2 and power 1, which one is the greater power? 3. So degree of this polynomial is 3. Here power of the y is 2, so highest power will be 2 itself, so degree of this polynomial will be 2. So you understood now, degree is what? Highest power of the variable is called degree of the polynomial. If I ask you कि इन 4x प्लस 3x स्क्वायर प्लस 7x रेज़ टू 4, what is degree of this polynomial? तो first we'll check it out. Power of each term. Here power of x is 1, here power of x is 2, power of x is 4. Now tell me which is the highest power of the variable? Highest power is 4. So degree of this whole polynomial will be 4. So here what we want to write? Binomial of degree 35. तो आपको दो ही टर्म दिखनी. You have to write only two terms. In that two term, the power of first term should be 35 और second term तो anyone you can write. तो मैंने क्या किया? You can choose any variable हो. तो मैंने यहाँ पर वेरिएबल x सपोज कर लिया. अब मुझे डिग्री 35 बनाना है, तो आई विल राइट x रेज़ टू 35. लेकिन ये तो मोनोमियल ही बना, मुझे बाइनोमियल बनाना है. तो सेकंड टर्म, एनी टर्म यू कैन राइट, लाइक इफ़ यू वांट टू राइट x, देन अगेन इट विल बी बाइनोमियल ऑफ डिग्री 35. इफ़ यू आर राइटिंग 5, देन अगेन बाइनोमियल ऑफ डिग्री 35. इफ़ यू आर राइटिंग 7x रेज़ टू 10, then again it will be binomial of degree 35. So here any term you can write as the second term, but in first term the power of x should be 35. Now what do you want to write further? बाइनोमियल ऑफ डिग्री 100, मतलब अब आपको एक ही टर्म लिखनी है जिसमें वेरिएबल का पावर 100 हो सकता है। तो आप कोई भी तो आप कोई भी वेरिएबल चूज़ कर सकते हो, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर मोनोमियल मतलब मुझे एक ही टर्म लेनी है कि जिसमें वेरिएबल का पावर 100 होना चाहिए। देखो यहाँ पर ये रॉन्ग लिखा, ये आंसर रॉन्ग है, और ये क्योंकि ये बाइनोमियल भी रॉन्ग, गलती से ये सेंटेंस गलत लिख दिया है। तो यहाँ पर आपको आंसर ऐसे लिखना है कि मोनोमियल मतलब एक ही टर्म होनी चाहिए। अब कोई भी वेरिएबल ले सकते हो, अपने नेम का इनिशियल भी ले सकते हो। सपोज़ मैं टी लेता हूँ और मुझे डिग्री 100 चाहिए, तो मुझे इसका पावर कितना लिखना पड़ेगा? 100। सो दिस इज़ मोनोमियल ऑफ डिग्री 100। अगर आप वेरिएबल y लेना चाहते हो तो यू कैन राइट y रेज़ टू 100। इफ़ यू वांट टू राइट वेरिएबल s देन यू कैन राइट s रेज़ टू 100। सो इन दिस वे वी कैन राइट monomial of degree 100. Now question 4 is write degree of each of the following polynomial. So just I have explained about the degree. Degree is what? Highest power of the variable. It is called degree. So let us check it out. Degree. See, in this 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x, power of x is 3. Here in 4x square power of x is 2. In 7x power of x is not given, so we'll assume 1. So out of these all power, which one is the highest power? Highest power is 3. So degree of this polynomial will be 3. Now for here, where is variable? Variable is y. What is power of y? 2. So here we are having only one variable which have power 2. So 2 itself will be the highest power. So degree of this polynomial is 2. Here we are having variable t, but power of t is not given, so we'll assume 1. So here highest power is 1 itself, so degree of polynomial is 1. Number 4th. See, number 4th variable is not given. So whenever variable is not given, you can write in this way, 3x raised to 0. Okay. So if I write 3x raised to 0, what is power of x? 0. So degree of this polynomial will be 0. Okay. Now next question. Before starting next question, you should know types of polynomial. See, classification of polynomial according to degree. If a polynomial have degree 1, then it is called linear polynomial. Check it out. X plus 1, power of x is not given, so we'll assume 1. तो ये x plus 1 में हाईएस्ट पावर 1 खुद हुआ, तो डिग्री 1, तो मतलब लीनियर पोलिनोमियल. 2x प्लस 3 की बात करें तो x का पावर 1, तो यानी 2x प्लस 3 में हाईएस्ट पावर 1 हुआ तो उसकी डिग्री 1 हुई, मतलब लीनियर. नाउ क्वाड्रेटिक पोलिनोमियल. A polynomial having degree 2, it is called quadratic polynomial. तो मतलब पोलिनोमियल में अगर वेरिएबल का हाईएस्ट पावर 2 है तो उसकी डिग्री 2 हो जाएगी. सो इट इज़ कॉल्ड क्वाड्रेटिक पोलिनोमियल. लाइक 3x² प्लस 5x प्लस 7. So in 3x square, power of variable 2. In 5x, power of variable 1. So highest power is 2. So degree will be 2. So it is called quadratic polynomial. Now cubic polynomial. Obvious. If degree of the polynomial is 3, then it is called cubic polynomial. Degree 3, that means highest power of the variable should be 3. Check it out. In x cube plus 3x square plus 1, power of x cube 3, power of x square 2. So out of 3 and 2, highest power 3. तो मतलब डिग्री कितनी हुई 3. That means it is called cubic. If degree is 4, then it is called bi-quadratic. So remember one thing. If degree 1, it is called linear polynomial. Degree 2, quadratic. Degree 3, cubic. Degree 4, bi-quadratic. Okay. Now this about the monomial, binomial and trinomial that we have understood. Classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. Let us solve this sum. Question 5th. This question 5th will solve in next lecture. So let us end up this lecture over here. Okay. Bye and stay healthy.